Dear students, today let's study the new topic simple interest. Have you heard this word interest? Yes, it is the word in connection with our bank. Okay, at the end of this module, you will be able to understand about simple interest. Next, our side heading is charge given on borrowed money or simple interest. Borrowed money or simple interest. That it is connected with our bank. When we borrow some money from the bank or when we take a loan from the bank, we have to pay back, we have to return back the borrowed money with interest. That is the policy of our bank. The money you borrowed is known as sum borrowed or principal. This is not a school principal or college principal. This is money borrowed. Okay, when we borrow some money, that money is known as sum borrowed or another value is principal amount. Then for keeping this money for some time, when we borrow or invest some money to the bank, then for keeping this money for some time, the borrower has to pay some extra money to the bank. This is known as interest. Okay, interest, that is simple interest. Then some values, some points here. You can see P equal to principal amount. Principal amount means borrowed or invested money. That is the short form is P, capital letter P. Next, R equal to rate of interest. Rate of interest means every bank give us some interest rate for 1 year or 2 years. So interest rate always is given in percentage, 2%, or some bank give us 9% interest rate or 10% interest rate. After 1 year or 5 years, we have to pay back the prices according to this interest rate. That is the short form is R, capital letter R. Next, T. T equal to time taken. T is given in years. T is time taken means at the end of 1 year or at the end of 3 years, we have to pay back the interest or the principal amount with the interest. That is time taken. That is given in years. Then next I, the short form of interest is I. Here we have given one equation for finding interest. That is the equation is here. P into R into T by 100. I equal to, I means interest. I equal to P into R into T by 100. P is principal amount, that is borrowed money or invested money. R equal to rate of interest. Every bank give us one interest rate. Then T equal to time taken. For how many years the bank has given our loan, that is T. Then by using this equation, we have to find the interest. Or we can write P into R into T is PRT by 100. This is the equation for finding interest. By using this equation, we have to do some questions. Total amount at the end of the year. That is, at the end of 1 year or 2 year, we have to pay back, we have to return back to the bank principal amount with interest. Not interest only, principal amount, that is we borrowed money. That borrowed money with interest, we have to pay back. That is P plus I. Total amount at the end of the year equal to P plus I. P is principal amount and interest. Then we have to do some questions. Question number 1. Rupees 10,000 is invested at 5% interest rate PA per annum. Find the interest at the end of 1 year. Question, listen. Rupees 10,000 is invested. We invested 10,000 rupees in the bank at a 5% interest rate. That is, the bank give us 5% rate of interest. That is, we have to pay back 5% of 10,000 at the end of 1 year. Interest rate PA per annum. PA is the short form of per annum. Per annum means per year. That is 5% interest for 1 year. This bank give us 5% interest for 1 year. Find the interest. We have to find the interest. How many rupees we have pay back as interest at the end of 1 year. After 1 year, we have to pay back not rupees 10,000 only. With 10,000, we have to pay back interest also. So we have to find the answer. P equal to rupees 10,000. P is borrowed, invested money. P equal to rupees 10,000. Interest rate. Interest rate means rate of interest. R. R equal to 5%. And T. T is time taken. How many years? T equal to 1 year. At the end of 1 year. So answer 1 year. I, interest, we don't know, so we take the put the one question mark. Interest, find the interest, we don't know interest. And by using this equation, I equal to P into R into T by 100. We substitute these values in this equation. Then we have given this 100, 20 get be cancelled, 100 into 5, that is 500 rupees. So at the end of 1 year, we have to pay back 10,000 and 500 rupees. Interest only we have to find here. So interest equal to rupees 500. Okay. Next, second question, same method. Rupees 3,500 is given at 7% PA rate of interest. Find the interest which will be received at the end of 2 years. By using our equation for finding interest, PRT by 100, find the interest. P is 3,500. Rate of interest is 7%. PA means per annum, per year. R equal to 7%. T equal to 2 years. 2 years. It is given in the question, 2 years. I we don't know. Then I equal to P into R into T by 100. We substitute PRT. PRT. We substitute here. Then we will get zeros can be cancelled. 35 into 7 into 2 equal to 490. You multiply these numbers, then we will get 490 as interest at the end of 2 years. Next, in the last session, we have studied cost price and selling price. Okay, cost price and selling price. These two questions are in connection with the cost price and selling price. These two questions are the remaining questions in the last topic. So listen, I buy a TV for rupees 10,000. Buy a TV for rupees 10,000. So cost price equal to 10,000 rupees. And sell it at a profit of 20%. Profit percentage equal to 20%. How much money do I get for it? That is, what is the selling price? Profit percentage is 20%. We don't know how many rupees as profit. First we find the profit. Profit equal to 20% of 10,000. That is 20 by 100 into 10,000. By simplifying this, we will get 2 zeros can be cancelled. 20 into 100 is 2,000. So profit is 2,000. Then next step is for finding selling price. SP equal to cost price plus 2,000. Cost price is 10,000 plus 2,000, that is 12,000. So selling price is 12,000. Profit here, profit. So the number is greater than the CP. CP is 10,000. Selling price is 12,000. Next, the fourth question is a different question, a special question. Listen. Juhi sells a washing machine for rupees 13,500. That is, selling price is 13,500. She loses 20% in the bargain. There will be loss percentage. What was the price at which she bought it? We have to find the cost price. There is one method here. You listen very carefully. Selling price equal to 13,500. Loss percentage equal to 20 percentage. Then 20 percentage loss means we know total 100 percentage. Then 20 percentage loss means 100 minus 20 equal to 80. 100 minus 20 equal to 80. If there is 30 percentage, we have to write 100 minus 30 equal to 70, like that. Then next step is cost price equal to, this you study very well, this equation. Cost price equal to 100 by 80 into SP. This is the for finding cost price when loss percentage is given. When loss percentage is given, cost price equal to 100 by loss. 100 by 80. Here loss is 80. We take it as 80. 100 by loss into SP. 100 by 80 into 13,500. Then by simplifying, here you can see in 80 4 times 20. In 100 5 times 20. Then when we divide 13,500 and 4, then by dividing this we will get 3,375. Then by multiplying these two numbers we will get 16,875. So cost price equal to 16,875. Here you can see the cost price is 16,875. Selling price is 13,500 because there will be loss percentage. Okay children, these are about our cost price and selling price and simple interest. Next you have one follow-up activity. The question is the difference between the smallest 4-digit number and the largest 4-digit even number is dash. Listen, largest 4-digit even number is dash. Okay. Thank you.